Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by. So, it's the end of an era. AOL's dial-up internet connections will be cut next year. They're finally ending the service after more than 30 years of providing people with dial-up internet connections. They will no longer be offering this paid service. And I know for a lot of you, this means nothing. You've already got a broadband connection. Maybe you've got a fiber internet connection. Perhaps you're someone who lives pretty far out in the sticks and you use some form of satellite internet connection. Either way, I'm sure for a lot of people who are watching this video right now, you are not on a dial-up connection. But some people are still on that. And that's what really disturbs me about this article that I saw. It was this publisher calling themselves ARS Technica, and the headline of their article, or at least the one that they used to post on social media platforms, said that AOL will finally end 1991 dial-up internet service that's older than smartphones. Which I'm sure a lot of you took the news that way. This is an ancient technology, this is old, it's outdated, we've got better stuff. It's older than smartphones, it's older than Google, so we gotta get rid of it. I am sure most of the people who saw this headline did not click the article, but even if you click into it and barely read, the very next line, literally the subheader, will tell you around 175,000 households still use dial-up internet in the US. That's not a small number. That's a lot of people. And these people do not have a choice in the matter. They will have their internet connection ripped from them, and they'll be left with no option to replace it. Well, I've seen a lot of people suggesting these are 175,000 new Starlink members, and I just hope that the people who type this stuff out, like maybe you feel a little bit of guilt, maybe you feel kind of gross about the stuff you're suggesting. Let's give the richest man in the world more money rather than help these people who need a basic tool to survive their day-to-day life. And some of you scoff at the idea of the internet being a basic utility, but at this point, it is. You need the internet to apply for a job, you need the internet to pay your bills most of the time. A stable internet connection, at least in the United States, is required for most people to survive in this current society we've built up. Now, I do understand the perspective of the corporation who maybe they aren't making money that sustains their business or sustains their infrastructure so they can't maintain this product anymore. And that's all well and good, but there needs to be a solution made for these people who are going to have their utilities taken from them. And the easiest one is the government. 5G modems being handed out to people. Because that network, 5G, has so much available coverage, not to mention just so much to spare, that all 175,000 of these people will be able to maintain an internet connection. Probably a faster one than what they were getting on dial-up. And you might be asking, well, who's going to pay for all of this? Well, it should be the federal government. That's their job to take care of the citizenry. But this could also fall on the corporations who handle your internet service. They've been paid out tens of billions of dollars over the years to set up 5G networks and fiber networks across the United States, which seems to have gone nowhere. So I think they can pull some money from their C-suite payouts to just help the poor people in this country some. I think Christopher Winfrey, CEO of Charter, can do without a 12th yacht. We can just help people actually stay connected to the world around them. Who knows? Maybe I'm biased on this because of my username. I love the internet, and I love what it can provide for people. It's an extreme wealth of knowledge at your fingertips, provided you have the access to it and you know where to look. The conspiracist in me is saying that these cuts to dial-up come at the same time as cuts to the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, all in an attempt to get rid of cheap, effective, knowledge-seeking tools for our general public to make us more stupid and more compliant. All I would ask you is to please don't treat this like a joke, like this is some relic from a bygone era that we're getting rid of finally, because there are 175,000 people in your country that still use this product, and I think we owe it to them to allow them to stay connected to the world around them. But I guess until the last time we hear that dial-up modem screech, y'all try to have a good day.